Hey there, folks. Sorry for the delay. Ben Lot here. Welcome to the Blot Spot. Had a slight issue with taking my dog out before I started streaming, so I apologize for that. But glad to be here with you. I've got about an hour for lunch, and that's a great time to do a little Marvel Snap since I'm home today. So I just made Infinite earlier today. I just made Infinite. Um, It took a super giant deck. That's how I had to get to Infinite. In fact, let me play a couple of games with a super giant deck just so y'all can see what. And then we're going to play that deck because, man, that's fun. This is a super giant deck. It took me a lot of play and a lot of careful uh, snap retreat discipline. But this is the one that got me there. So basically, it's a super giant deck clogger like. So you're trying to fill them with rocks, with Terex and Korg, so that you get a good Casanova and good Darkhawk. But there's also Stardust in there to counter a lot of the Doom 2099 stuff that's going on, and Zola stuff. Stardust is almost a necessity if you're not playing one of those style of decks. Nice for him, or them. Hackian. I think playing a Human Torch on Bifrost feels nice. I just wish Rocket Pad was in the left and Bifrost was mid, because then you get hit first. We will Super Giant, see if that messes up their plans. Obviously, they're doing some type of combo discard thing. Well, the nice thing about Super Giant is it stops them if their plan was a bullseye. They can't get the bullseye down now. So now they've got to do it through just playing like a Modoc or something on the last turn. So they're playing Modoc. Modoc's going to be the last thing that activates, and they have priority, so this will definitely kill Morbius. Shang-Chi will definitely kill Morbius. And then we can start building some protection against Modoc. And then we could also put down Negasonic to destroy their Modoc, and then we win the left lane as well. So that's our current plan. So that's how this works. You do that, you do that. I mean, there's a chance they'll drop like a Wong here on the left lane. If they do that, then Meek may be enough to beat us. They did not drop that, so I think we've won. Because their Modoc reveals before ours. Depends how big Meek gets. Oh no, Meek is possibly going to kill us. We'll see. I didn't do the math on Meek. No, I think we're okay. I don't think Meek is going to get that big. There we go. Negasonic took care of that.
Be controlled.
Shang takes care of that. And there comes Black Cat. And that's how I made Infinite, was something like that. It wasn't against a discard deck, but this is the deck that I rode the rest of the way to Infinite through the 90s. It was quite a hassle. It took me, I mean, considering I got to the 90s like day one, it's taken me almost a full week in order to get through the 90s. So, hey, look, a mystery variant. Another Victoria hand. Don't love the art on that Victoria hand. Just not a huge fan of that. I think I'm gonna stick with my Chibi or whatever it is Victoria hand that I have. It's not Chibi, it's Moon Colony. I like Moon Colony better. Just personal preference. I know everyone has different preferences, but I don't love the art on this one. Base card doesn't have bad art. I really am not a fan of the art on this one. No offense to Nicola, but this is just not my style. I like the more cartoony, fun. That one just appeals to me more. So, anyways, that's my current Victoria hand. So yeah, I can play another game or two of this Super Green because the other deck I have is just pure fun. It's not a good deck, but it's a reliable one. No, I guess I wouldn't even say it's reliable. It's just fun. It's just pure fun. Central Park. Guard. Ugh, this is the worst. Don't you hate when you draw your deck from highest card down to lowest? Although we should snap right away. I mean, we've got a 47 power Darkhawk right now. If we draw a Casanova, that's just holy cow. Yeah, I mean, come on, man.
Opponent snapped.
I'm gonna skip one more turn just because I don't want them anticipating our plays here. Agatha. They got Agatha from Valentina. Okay. We're gonna do Supergiant so we can hide what we're doing and hope that they don't have Eliath. That's the big thing. We gotta hope they don't have Eliath. Well, that stinks because they may have just seen our Casanova. So they know that we have that in our back pocket. Well, going Darkhawk mid, hoping that they don't kill us with... We're just hoping they don't have a Negasonic or a Eliath. That's the big thing for us right now. So we'll go like that, like that. Other way around, like that, off chance that it actually works. No, let's do this just in case they throw like a Negasonic down or something. Hey, Rock the Baby. Good to see ya. They got the Terrax, so they didn't know. Big Galactus. Even bigger Darkhawk. Anytime you see Erisham with this deck, you just instant snap. What I need more Shang-Chi boosters. I have so many Shang-Chi boosters, it's insane. I could split that card for months and have it be the only card I split, and I don't think I'd run out of boosters. Okay, so we can potentially get Hydra Bob over to Altar of Death, which works in our favor. Love Hospice for Darkhawk. Never a big fan of Lemuria.
Opponent snapped.
You know what we could do? Oh no, we've only got 3 power this turn. No, we'll still put Terex there. No, he's not going to reveal this turn, and Hydra Bob will be in a different lane, so we'll put Terex over here. Perfect. So then we drop the Stardust. I almost feel like we snap back, but I don't think I have enough confidence that we're gonna of what they're doing. I don't know their plan right now. Galactus deck, maybe? Okay, so it's a Galactus deck. Good to know. Good to know. So they can get Galactus to pop off an Altar of Death for sure. But I don't... The question is, do they have like a Adamantium Infusion or something that's going to bring a card back in Altar of Death? I don't know. Okay, not Galactus deck necessarily. Well, we snap them back because we've got the Shang-Chi and just hope that they're not doing one of those Adamantium Infusion decks. I think we sacrifice Daredevil in order to get the extra power on the last turn. Or we could, you know what? He's one more power. Let's sacrifice Korg.
Power must be controlled.
Hey, I found a rook. Behold my mighty
Onslaught.
hand.
I am
Iron Man. Okay. Interesting. I don't know if this is tall enough for us to beat what they're about to do to us. Assuming they drop like a Mystique and a Living Tribunal, we are dead. We are dead if that's the deck that we're up against. Ah, who cares? We're post-infinite. What's the difference? Oh, I wish I had gotten Eliath.
I am Iron Man.
Ooh,
Behold my mighty hand.
they don't need a Living Tribunal. They just win by tiebreaker. Holy smoke, 768 power. They definitely win that one. Well done, Travel. That was well done. Yeah, even Eliath wouldn't have helped there, since they were able to go that tall. Okay, I'm gonna go mute for a second. My wife is calling me, so hang on just 1 second. Sorry about that, gang. You know, the wife calls, you gotta answer. Hello, reviews from the tub. Nice to meet you. Good to have you here. First timer. Well, Dr. Doom is not doing a whole lot. I don't even need to Goliath it. I guess we just no. It's not gonna matter. Oh, they just retreated. They didn't like the Stardust is just making their life miserable, so they're not enjoying that one. Stardust is the antidote to the current Doom 2099 chaos. So I have it in both of these decks that I was planning on playing today. So just because it is by far the most reliable way of combating this nonsense. All right, Black Cat. Daredevil. And then we put 3 rocks in their deck. This is why Karax is fun. Yes, it does get nasty, and it seems to be everywhere right now. So I'm getting a little tired of it. So I've been playing a fair amount of Stardust to combat against it. I feel like we just keep fighting this Nexus lane and hope they don't have anything to change it. Okay, they must have something to change it. The way they're playing. What are they gonna do here? If I see the hammer, if I see Mjolnir come down, I'm gonna snap. Zabu. Strife. What is Strife gonna copy, like a Zola or something? Probably. So we just Stardust and we snap. I mean, that's my best guess, is that their Strife is there specifically to do a Zola situation. They see that Stardust, and they retreat. They have to see the card die before they retreat. Okay.
Are ye worthy?
Oh no, it's Odin. I thought for sure it was Zola.
Mjolnir!
Okay, we just throw this here. Unless they have a Quake. A Quake could be a real problem. Do you think there's a chance they have a Quake, in which case I need to play here? Or do I just kill Thor and be done with it? Then it doesn't even really matter all that much. I think the safest bet, just because they're playing so much power on the left, I feel like they might have a Quake. I feel like the safest bet is just kill Thor. What would they have in this deck that could go over 15 power mid? Or 17 power mid even? I guess they haven't buffed. I'm doing it.
Power must be controlled.
I found a rock.
Hammer does nothing.
Are ye worthy?
I don't know what their plan was. How were they going to win 2 lanes?
Victory.
Is this a bot or something? There's not supposed to be bots post-infinite. I don't know. They have their collection level hidden, so I can't tell if they're just a novice and don't understand how Nexus works or what. Or they were just trying to see how big a number they could get on Thor. So that's the uh, Super Giant deck that I've been playing, and that's what got me to Infinite. It's a solid deck and definitely worth giving a shot if you have all these cards. But I really think Stardust is a necessity. I really think Stardust is a necessity with this deck to compete against the meta right now. So the other deck that I wanted to play today, because I want to have some fun now that I'm post infinite and I don't have any worries anymore. I don't feel like I'm grinding anymore. Is I built this deck. It's kind of what I was playing the other day when I first unlocked Ascani Sun from Deadpool's Diner, but I took out Erisham because Erisham was part of this deck, and so now this deck is not quite as diluted, and I find this deck to be tons of fun. I do have Stardust in there, even though he doesn't coordinate well with the Ascani Sun, but that's only because he is the only way to win some matchups. But you've got Gambit in there who can get activated by the Valentina created cards or the Kangs. Plus you've got the stones from Thanos. And then you have Aurora as a possible finisher too. So this is the deck that I've been having some fun with. I've played it a few times. And it's just pure fun. The randomness of Kang is one of the things I like the best. I agree. Reviews. This is definitely this version of Kang is fun to play, which is something that you could not say about the old version of Kang in any way, shape, or form. Oh, appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. Glad you stopped by. Glad you followed. Always excited to have new viewers, especially chatter. Tub. All right. I like Tub. Okay, come on. Let's get some of those Kangs and see what kind of craziness we can do. Well, we got Stardust in case they're playing. Ooh. First Ghost Rider deck. Don't see many of those. I appreciate that. Are drops still alive? I didn't even know that. I would have mentioned that in my title. Always gotta make sure people are linked to their Snap accounts. Okay, so we have to play Stardust just to nix their Fenris Wolf in case they find something to destroy. Oh, I see. Twitch drops are active until the reset. Gotcha. Till the next reset. Well, I hope everyone's got their Twitch drops or almost there, because you don't have enough time to start now, but...
Clear for takeoff.
I got a pretty good variant from it. Oh, I understand that. Physical therapy can be daunting. My wife has been going through physical therapy after a shoulder surgery, and it has not been... It's been a long haul, that's for sure. I have a feeling we either have a Ghost Rider or a... But Ghost Rider won't do anything, and also Khonshu won't do anything. Doing physical therapy on your knee. Yeah, that'll do it. That's a lot of recovery, I'm sure. And yeah, the exercises, I'm sure, are very tiring. Boy, Stardust really paid off in that deck. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Stardust saving the day. I don't think Mr. A realized all the things that Stardust messes up, but the fact that Fenris Wolf couldn't do anything and Ghost Rider couldn't do anything, and I don't know, did they discard? Yeah, yeah. They. Holy cow. Yeah, thank you, Stardust. Saved the day there. Guess I should have snapped as soon as I put Stardust down.
Destiny will arrive. The future is bleak.
Well, this definitely is not a bot. Yes, I agree. Wolverine disappearing and people don't realize that Stardust stops him from regenerating is always fun. Always funny to see. I agree. I think there's some Stardust blindness. It's kind of like echo blindness. We all get a little echo blindness from time to time, and we end up playing it ongoing onto the echo lane. Wow. We've got a 310 Kang already, thanks to him copying Red Hulk's ability. And we got our Stardust back. That's fun too.
Avengers! Assemble.
Hey, don't. Stardust will help if they're planning on doing a Sam Wilson. So I think we put down Stardust just in case they've got Sam Wilson planned. Playing Astral Projection is a little scary when you have Ultron in hand.
Victory!
Okay, they must have had something. Nightbot is a little aggressive. I need to figure that out. I do not know how to do that. I can't do it apparently while it's streaming. But yes, I agree. Cosmo Blind is... Oh, on your own Cosmo? Yes, I I agree. I agree. I need to make a physical note because that'll actually help me remember.
Destiny will arrive.
Tone down Nightbot. Nightbot has stopped a lot of comments from going through that I do not see any need to stop. Gotta figure out how to adjust the settings there. Ooh, that's nice. Definitely not changing that location. I feel like Throne Room's not a bad location for us either, so we don't want to change that one either. Honda's not a bad location either. Unless we want to destroy something of theirs. Valentina and then Power Stone, that makes Mockingbird only a 1. Excuse me, only a 1 cost. Wow. Okay, well that's a useless card. Nobody wants a 3/3 Khonshu in a deck where we're not discarding anything. Spider-Man 2099 goes down as probably the coolest character with the worst snap ability. Like, I do not understand some of these really cool characters that they just give absolutely terrible snap abilities to. think we can safely put Thanos there, because even if they have planned like a Negasonic, we can just throw Soul Stone down here, and that guarantees that he'll be fine. Do a little of that. I think we're good. So you figured out a move deck that got Spider-Man 2099 to not be so bad? I would appreciate that, just because I really struggle. I want that card to be so good, and I just never find them to be all that good. They played smarter than me. Yep. That was the smart play. Just ignore the throne room altogether, because it was the obvious thing for the big card. And I could have won, so I could have won the throne room just by throwing Shadow King in there. Yeah, as a 9, I guess Kang copying him makes him look even worse since he's a 3/4, but he's not flexible. That is one thing I will say. And I just think he's a little too expensive. If he had the exact same ability and was like a 4 cost, great card. If he was a 4 cost, he could be a 4/8 even still, and have the same ability, and I feel like it would be much better card. Oh man! Now I really got to get lucky. I have to get a really good Kang to take care of that. 5/9, but make it work more than once on Spider-Man 2099 seems like a reasonable change. I would play that as well. I think you'd definitely you'd have to design the deck carefully, just because I guess with like things like Aranya and stuff that can move it right when you first play it on the board, it could work. And it'd be kind of cool actually seeing him bounce around a few times when you set him on the board, killing stuff. And it would just feel more interesting for the card. I really don't like. I think generally people agree that Spider-Man 2099 was a pretty cool character in the comics, and I find it unfortunate that he's just not that cool a character in Snap. It's like the original Spider-Man. At one time, his ability was so toxic that everyone hated the card. And you don't want people hating Spider-Man. Punisher is one that such a popular character in the comics and just almost unplayable after, you get past a certain collection level. I think we Moon Girl to get 2 of these Omega Sentinels.
I'm about to juice this up.
Oh, they're doing the dock and combo thingy. Perfect. We snap. Stardust wins this game, because they're going to destroy that themselves. Will we maintain priority here? I don't know if I will maintain priority, so I need to do Stardust now, just because I'm afraid I will lose priority, especially with Strange Academy moving things around. Well, no, they're not gonna be able to. They can't. That's right. It's only turn 4. Okay, we got time. Well, that could be a problem. Now they're not doing the Zola situation. That is a problem. Well, that kills one of them. I think we still put Stardust down. I just really think Stardust is a strong... Alright. Thanks for stopping by, Tub. Appreciate you watching. Hope to see you again sometime soon. Oh, they were smart enough to bullseye early. We're toast. Unless they both end up in the same lane. Put him over there. Put him over there. Oh.
Escaped.
That's a bummer. We had a slight chance if they had, if, you know, they had ended up together. Unless they also had like a living tribunal hidden in their deck or something crazy.
Destiny will arrive.
Hey, it's Husky Puppies!
Your future is bleak.
I'll give him the point and a fist bump. But I think Husky may be one of the, no, he uses emotes. It's, not my dance who doesn't use emotes at all. Likes to mute people, I think. Hit Monkey? Taskmaster. Okay. Use that Quinjet right about now, especially with the Hit Monkey. 3-cost Taskmaster is nice, but I think we draw one and play Shadow King just to keep Warlock down. Hang on. They're gonna do more. They're gonna do more buffing, so I feel like Shadow King is not the play. Save Shadow King to hit him later. Oh, they got so lucky. That shield did not land Jotunheim. I think we... Luna Snow?
Opponent snapped.
Let's do the Taskmaster situation here. He can snap. I don't care. Husky wants to snap. Acid Arrow. Makes sense.
All systems go.
So I assume we have like a Silver Surfer situation coming up in mid. I genuinely don't think this is going to be enough power to win anything, but Shang doesn't... Even if we shanged a card out of mid, well, if they move the shield and play something on right, we're toast. This gives us 6, 7, 8 Does she do activates? She does. 7, 8, 9, 10 in this lane. That puts us to 16. But if they buff Captain Carter at all, they win that lane. That doesn't do enough because that only gives us 10 in this lane. And they're already winning with more than 10. I don't know. This is the more fun play. Oh, they had Aurora. Okay. Yeah, we didn't have much hope of that one. But we knew that going in. Knew it was a lost cause playing that one out, but hey, it's worth playing just for the play. We're back to Husky. Husky's a better player than me, so we acknowledge that. The fact that I'm even top 1000 feels impressive right now just because I've been playing because the way I tanked at the end of last season, and I've just been playing mostly for the sake of fun right now, you know?
The universe shall be set right. Time isn't what you think.
Ooh, 3/4 Gamora is nice. Alright, we'll sacrifice the Space Stone to Vormir so that we can get Thanos. Well, Time Stone would have been a better sacrifice, but that's okay. Interesting. Where do they play? Vormir or Mount Smudge? They're gonna play Vormir right now, right? The first play is gonna be into Vormir? Kind of like the surprise of Reality Stone if they're not paying attention. So that we can play into Altar of Death on the last turn. I kind of like that surprise play, but... Ah! Should have known. Let's get rid of Bullseye. We will just dispose of Bullseye right away. Potentially. Or something else. No, we will dispose of Bullseye right away. Or Docket. We're gonna get rid of one of them. I really want to throw priority here. Like, I don't think... Yeah, if I throw priority, then I can do Shadow King and Mockingbird on the last turn. So this is definitely a great combo for me. Or I can just drop Thanos and try to do it that way.
I'm about to
So satisfying. I'm pretty sure we've won here. One gambit. What's this one gonna do? Oh, they got that gambit. Well, can't kill Mockingbird. Close.
Victory.
Close, but no cigar. Shadow King sacrificed himself to win us that game. Made up for some of the cubes we sacrificed to Husky. Alright, this is probably going to have to be my last game. Maybe I can play 2 more.
Future is bleak. The universe shall be set right.
See if Husky's actually playing right now. On stream, I mean. He sure is. Alright. Well, I think after this game we'll raid into Husky just to give him credit for his win there. Modoc. Worst case scenario. Okay. That's okay. I think keep this call so that Scotty Sun's creating a bigger card. Marrow could be a problem. Marrow could definitely be a problem. I do not like these Phantom X decks. They're problematic to say the least. I need Shadow King.
Venom.
Okay, well, I like a cheap Mockingbird. Oh, Blee. I think we're going to lose unless we get a great hit on this 3-cost card, but let's just go for it. Or are they going to do a Zola? If they Zola, we're dead. Eh, we'll just try it just for the fun of it. There's the Zola. Yep.
Hail Hydra!
Oh well.
Venom.
Could have used the Stardust there, that's for sure. Always game you don't draw it, right? Hey, you never know. Maybe a Scotty Sun will make a Shadow King.
Power must be controlled.
That wouldn't matter. I just realized that. Because of that. It would not matter. Not even close! We got our butts kicked! Well, still, deck is fun. Not a good deck, not like one I'm recommending people play with Ascani Sun. I don't think Ascani Sun's necessarily a card that's going to be great in any deck, but still, it can lead to some fun situations. Like I said, I'm going to jump over into Husky's stream. If you want to hang in there for just a couple minutes, I'll see you over there. Thanks for stopping by the Blot Spot. You take care of yourselves.